Okay, back over here with our next victim for the dyno. This guy is an actual proper GM LSA. Blower has been gone through camshaft, valve springs, locks, retainers, all that good stuff. And Wagner front drive accessory kit. This guy we will be controlling with a BP Automotive wiring harness. All the new, brand new throttle body. Everything is ready to go. This is going to go to a happy new home when we're done with it. This will be available for sale once it's done and proven, but this is more of putting our money where our mouth is with this kind of project. Coming over here, just want to show you this particular harness. We're running this on an automatic transmission variant from BP Automotive. This could be coupled up to run a 6L80, 6L90. We can also offer you 4L80, 4L60, totally doable. All can be done regardless of whatever combination you're looking for. BP Automotive is who we work with on this kind of stuff. We can also make this up to a manual and you'll have a great time with that as well. Okay, so starting off this morning working on retrofitting the dyno cell with the BP Automotive wiring harness so that we can run our LSA supercharged engine. This cell is set up for naturally aspirated engines. Before we started working with them over here, they've done all their LS stuff over here. So they've had another harness in place. Removing that and adding in the BP harness. I'm actually just straight taking one off the shelf. This is a 6L80, 6L90 automatic harness that we're going to be retrofitting in. I've got everything loomed up on the engine, then I draw it across, run it, make all the connections, and then this essentially is what's going to simulate your car, if you will. You got your battery power, you're going to have switched ignition, all that good stuff, and then I'll tie everything into the electronics. So a little bit of work here. We'll get it prepped, and then we've also got our little retro cooling system for the supercharger. There's definitely more to come with this because we are hoping to continue to test over here and continue to grow and give more information and more valuable things that you need when you're sending something out that's been developed to run properly. So we're gonna show this in as many real world conditions as possible. Just a little behind the scenes on getting stuff to work on the dyno. We do have a couple of supercharged engines that are gonna be going on the dyno here very shortly. So that cell is not really set up to accommodate a water cooling system for a supercharger. So what I did is just kind of threw some spare parts together. This was a tank that we had for an expansion for a different truck that we didn't end up using. I just quick threw together something for it, added a piece of 1.25" tubing with a bead roll on the end for the hose connections to go to the circulation pump. This is a spare radiator that I had kicking around. Can't remember what it came off of, but it's a plenty of radiator for what we're doing because we're going to flow water through the supercharger 1.25". And again, we're going to have a circ pump over there in the dyno room. Through a -12 on this thing when we made this tank, and then I just made a quick adapter fitting with a -12 so that we can connect the water from the supercharger onto it. We use a Melling pressurized oil tank. I fill that up with braking oil. We turn the motor over a little bit at a time. This engine has been gone through. This was a super low mile LSA that I went through it, pulled it apart. We did rings, bearings, added Brian Tooley springs, Brian Tooley push rods, Brian Tooley camshaft. A lot of BTR goodies inside here. But what I'm seeing as I go through and I roll this motor over is making sure under pre-lube we're pushing oil in and filling the system up under pressure. And I'm just making sure that every single rocker is feeding. So that means every lifter, everything in those oiling passages is getting filled, pre-lubricated properly so that we have a very nice startup.